Dear sisters and brothers, this video, it's for you. Yes, you, the one who has poured their heart out in sujud, whispered tearful du'as in the middle of the night, and waited patiently for that special someone to finally appear. But still, no sign. And maybe you're wondering, why? You trusted Allah's plan. You held on. You waited. But your heart is still waiting. So let me ask you something, and please reflect with sincerity. What if this isn't just about timing? What if the delay isn't out there, but in here, in the heart? Today we're diving deep into something most people overlook. 5 hidden spiritual blockages that may be quietly holding back your soulmate. These aren't the usual things people talk about. They're silent, spiritual obstacles buried deep in the soul. Things that often go unnoticed, but can affect everything. So if you're truly ready, not just for marriage, but for real love, for connection, for a relationship that brings you closer to Allah, then this video is made for you. You say you've moved on, but have you really? If their name still finds a way into your du'as, if your heart skips a beat when you see someone who looks like them, if late at night those old conversations start playing like reruns in your mind, that's not healing. That's emotional captivity. You're not free. You're still attached. And Islam teaches us something beautiful: freedom for the sake of Allah. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Leave what doesn't concern you." If that person was truly written for you, they would still be in your life. But Allah removed them, not to punish you, but maybe to protect you from a future you couldn't see. Sometimes rejection is redirection. So let go. Really let go. Free your heart. Clean the space. Because holding on to the past is like holding a closed door shut, while your soulmate knocks on the other side. And you keep asking, why hasn't Allah sent the right one yet? But beloved, have you created space for the right one to enter? Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means accepting. It means acknowledging they were a chapter, not the whole story. Allah is preparing someone better for you, but He needs your heart to be ready, not full of emotional clutter. So today, choose healing. Unfollow. Disconnect. Declutter your heart. Because when you purify your space, Allah opens doors you never imagined. You want someone kind, respectful, God-fearing, loyal, soft-spoken, honest. But pause and ask, are you that person yourself? It's easy to write a list of ideal qualities, but the truth is, we attract what we reflect. You want someone patient, but lose your temper quickly. You want loyalty, but keep flirting in DMs like it's just a game. You want purity, but make excuses for haram, like it's just this once. This isn't judgment. It's a wake-up call, a mirror. Because your soulmate isn't being blocked by society or fate. It might be your own spiritual growth. Allah is Al-Hakim, the All-Wise. He doesn't give gold to someone who's still holding poison. So check your heart and ask, do I backbite? Do I lie? Even little lies? Do I walk with arrogance? Do I treat people differently based on what they can give me? Because relationships don't thrive on looks, they thrive on character. And character is not a talent, it's a choice. One that you make every single day. Don't just pray for a righteous spouse. Become a righteous spouse. The Prophet said, the best of you is the one who is best to his family. So, how are you behind closed doors? How do you treat your parents, your siblings, your co-workers? Because red flags don't mean you're unworthy. They're invitations to grow. So let's start replacing excuses with actions, arrogance with humility, lust with discipline, gossip with silence. Soon you'll notice a shift. You'll start attracting hearts that beat in rhythm with yours. Because a soulmate isn't just someone you marry. It's someone you match in growth. Now, let's talk about something deeper. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get married. It's sunnah. It's beautiful. It's part of our deen. But here's where the problem begins. When marriage becomes your obsession. When your entire life starts revolving around finding the one. When every dua, every plan, every tear is only about getting married. And suddenly, you place marriage above Allah. You begin chasing the gift and slowly forget the giver. Your worship becomes transactional. Ya Allah, I'll pray tahajjud. Just give me a spouse. Ya Allah, I'll wear hijab. Just send me someone. This is dangerous. Why? Because when things don't happen on your timeline, you don't just feel sad, you feel disappointed in Allah. And that disappointment uncovers something painful. You weren't actually worshiping for Allah. You were worshiping for results. You didn't submit to His timing. You submitted to your fantasy. Let's be honest. Marriage won't fix a restless heart. If your soul is empty now, a wedding ring won't fill it. If you're disconnected from your Creator, a spouse won't fix that connection. They're not Allah. Yes, a righteous spouse can be a blessing, but they are not a replacement for the peace only Allah can give. Expecting them to fill your void will only burden the relationship. You'll start blaming them for an emptiness they were never meant to solve. So let's realign our hearts. Let marriage be part of the journey, not the destination. Let it be a means to grow closer to Allah, not a distraction that pulls us away. If you've stayed until now, then know this. This message was meant for you. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. And you are not behind. Allah sees you. He sees your late-night tears, your whispered du'as, your silent patience. He sees the strength it takes to wait while your heart aches. So don't give up. Keep growing. Keep trusting. Keep clearing your heart from anything that clouds your connection with Him. Because when your heart is truly free, Allah writes a love story more beautiful than anything you ever dreamed of. This isn't just another video. It's a reminder for your heart, for your soul, for your journey. You are worthy of love. But first, become the person you're praying for. Because somewhere out there, the one meant for you is also praying to meet you. Allah says in the Quran, "Indeed, in the remembrance of Allah, do hearts find peace." Surah Ar-Ra'd 13:28. He didn't say, in marriage, do hearts find peace. He didn't say, in a spouse, do hearts find peace. Peace doesn't come from a person. It comes from your Creator. When you chase Allah, you find your soul. When you chase marriage, you might lose both. It's not wrong to want halal love. It's a beautiful desire, but it becomes dangerous when that desire turns into idolization. That's how you block your own risk. You're so fixated on your own version of the dream that you don't leave space for Allah's plan. Shift your focus. Instead of constantly checking Rishta pages, endlessly scrolling, swiping, overthinking, and comparing, redirect that energy. Use that time to strengthen your connection with Allah. And the beautiful irony? That's when you become the most attractive. Not just to others, but to the one who matters most. Your nur shines brighter. Your peace deepens. Your presence changes. Look at our role models. Maryam, A.S., unmarried, yet honored with an entire chapter in the Quran. Why? Because her devotion was to Allah. Asiya, R.A., married to Pharaoh, the worst tyrant in history. Yet her loyalty to Allah earned her a home in Jannah. What do these women teach us? Your worth is not tied to your marital status. It's tied to your spiritual status, your relationship with Allah. The more you chase people to complete you, the more broken you'll feel. But the more you let Allah complete you, the more whole you'll become, whether married or not. When you make Allah your number one, your first love, He writes your story in the most beautiful way. You won't be begging for a soulmate anymore. You'll be preparing to be one. Your mindset shifts. Your prayers mature. You stop asking, when will someone come? And start asking, how can I become? That's when the doors open. Without obsession, without force, without delay. Marriage is a blessing, not a god. So love Allah more than the idea of marriage. Because when you do, marriage becomes a mercy, not a misery, a comfort, not a cage. You've been making dua for years. You've cried, you've waited, you've hoped, and yet silence. No sign, no answer. And now you're wondering, why hasn't Allah answered me? But maybe it's not that your dua is being ignored. Maybe your dua is incomplete. Dua isn't just about asking. It's about alignment. Sometimes we ask Allah for a spouse from a place of neediness, not tawakkul. From desperation, not devotion. It's like knocking on the right door, but holding the wrong key. The Prophet Muhammad taught us how to make powerful duas. 1. Begin by praising Allah. 2. Then send salawat upon the Prophet. 3. Then ask from the depths of your heart. But many of us skip the praise. We skip the Prophet. We jump straight to the ask, like walking into a palace and ignoring the king. And sincerity, is it really there? Are you pouring your heart into your dua? Or just repeating scripted phrases like a checklist? Allah doesn't want fancy words. He wants your raw, broken, honest heart. He responds to sincerity, not perfection. And don't forget the most overlooked ingredient, gratitude. Even in your waiting, even when your heart aches, say, Alhamdulillah, because Allah promises, if you are grateful, I will surely increase you. Surah Ibrahim 14:7. Gratitude opens doors that complaints never will. And what about timing? Are you making dua at the golden hours? In the last third of the night, between Adhan and Iqamah. While fasting. On Fridays, these are the windows when the gates of mercy are wide open. Imagine waiting for a message, but never being online when it arrives. That's how some of us treat dua. And lastly, check your intention. Is your dua all about what you want? Or are you also asking for what Allah wants for you? Sometimes the delay is protection. Sometimes you're not being punished. You're being prepared. So include this powerful wisdom in your dua. Ya Allah, give me what is best for my deen, my dunya, and my akhirah. That's when your dua becomes complete. Praise, salawat, sincerity, gratitude, tawakkul, right timing, pure intention. So, stop asking, where is my spouse? And start asking, where is my trust in Allah? That one shift in mindset could change everything. Because yes, many people want marriage, but few are truly ready. Not just financially, not just emotionally, but spiritually. You want someone God-conscious? Someone patient, kind, disciplined? Then become the kind of person such a soul would be drawn to. And Allah in His perfect timing, will write your story with beauty, ease, and divine wisdom. Your soulmate isn't just someone you find. They're someone you prepare for. And even more beautifully, they're someone you pray to become. So keep growing, keep trusting, keep surrendering to the one who knows your heart better than you do. Let Allah be the author of your love story, because no one writes better endings than Him. Marriage isn't just about companionship. It's a spiritual partnership. It's two souls walking hand in hand toward Jannah. It's not just love. It's worship together, forgiveness together, growing together. But here's the truth. You can't build a house of faith on a shaky foundation. You can't pour love from a heart that's still broken by the dunya. If your salah is inconsistent, if you're still holding onto haram habits, if your identity is shaped more by likes and trends than by the Quran and Sunnah, then maybe your soul is whispering, "I'm not ready yet." And that's okay, as long as you listen. Allah sees what you cannot. He knows that rushing into love without spiritual stability can lead to chaos, not comfort, storm, not shelter. So before you say, "Ya Allah, send me my spouse," first ask, "Ya Allah, make me the kind of spouse I'm asking for." Purify your heart. Reconnect with your Creator. Start healing from within. Because when your soul is truly ready, love will not just be romantic, it will be righteous. And that kind of love, that's the kind Allah sends at the perfect time. Sometimes, your soulmate isn't being blocked by the outside world. It's your inner world that's getting in the way. It could be a heart still bruised from old pain, a memory you haven't fully let go of, a fear of being hurt again, or a belief that you're not worthy of love. But listen carefully. When you heal your heart, you open the door for love to enter. When you forgive what broke you, when you love yourself the way Allah loves you, with mercy, with compassion, with gentleness, you start to attract what you've been praying for all along. Your soulmate may not be far. They might just be waiting for the version of you that's ready to meet them. So take this time, not to chase love, but to prepare for it. Reconnect with Allah, strengthen your deen, release the past, silence the fear. Because when your soul is at peace, love arrives not as chaos, but as a blessing. Again, now, we want to hear from you. What's one inner block you feel you need to work on before your soulmate enters your life? Share it in the comments below, because your reflection might just inspire someone else's breakthrough. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more reminders that nourish the soul and prepare you for the love Allah has written for you. This isn't just a YouTube channel. It's a community of hearts growing together. Until next time, keep healing, keep trusting, keep walking toward Allah, because He never delays a blessing unless He's preparing something better. Your soulmate is coming when your soul is ready.